So all of you coming in on social media, thank you so very much. We're getting ready to go live on TV momentarily. Thank you. Hey there. Somebody said, tell me, hey, hey. The cousin pastor is here. Ooh. Give me a microphone too. Hoping that your day, for those of you around the country, has been a marvelous day. We're setting up in the studios to go live.
One.
Chris Thorns, what's up? All right. We're going to deal a little bit, since we're back up on TV tonight, we're going to deal with a little bit of what we talked about last night and add some stuff to it. No, that ain't fixed in here yet, but we holding on. Stephanie Muzon, hey baby, how you been? Do what?
Let me say,
I can feel that.
last night,
Uh-huh.
we upgraded, but Comcast is still on, what you call it, SD. We went to HD, so we had to come back down.
Because that looks, that's a pretty good picture.
Well, all of it is because of our upgrade,
Okay.
but we still had to come down a notch in
What,
order for
what,
us to,
what did they say the problem was last night?
that's it, we upgraded yesterday.
Okay.
But
And their
they
system wasn't ready for the
upgraded.
upgrade.
Right, they still in the, as if you were playing,
Analog.
yeah, or
They said an
like
analog.
a cassette,
Okay.
like,
They
they
in that-
still there.
Yeah, they were always in analog.
Well, they still are. So we had to take the HD part down,
It was too much for them?
yeah, and they couldn't read it.
Huh? I can feel that fan though. That's fine, Jesus. Praise the Lord.
Well, we have an AC, but I put that thing in the wall up there, I just can't do it today.
That's fine. I can feel that. All right. Let's do it. And for those of you on social media, this is a for real TV studio doing a for real TV show that I pull about 350,000 individuals and households on a nightly basis. And thank you. We had a whole lot of folk, even though last night we only did it on social media.
Well, it's one in Rome.
Give me a little bit, T.
Hold on, nigga.
Hey, that's not how I'm getting right now.
It's not coming out of this one. It's just
I'm
coming
getting it out of this one. Is that the best?
I can tell you what, you got all your stuff up there.
Of what?
App and everything.
That's what I meant, the app, that was it. How do they go and get it?
Let me just go to your page and spend it.
Okay.
I'll give you both of them together tonight, so you put them up together.
20 seconds.
They don't get it right.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is what? It is absolutely safe. Good evening to you. Give me something on this mic, T. All right, good evening to you, and welcome again to Still, the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the rawest television talk show anywhere in the world. Let me first of all state that on last night, we did have some technical issues, which was not the fault of the SVP TV network, but was the fault of Comcast. We have upgraded our system and we're in HD. They're still in analog, so when we upgraded, their system couldn't read what we are doing. This is a live television program. Some of you sometimes will say, well, Tamara, what's the girl's name? Thompson was on. Her show is a taped show that is coming out of Cable Visions, or well, back a long time I called Cable Vision, Comcast's studios. So we have our own studios, our own facilities here in Memphis, Tennessee. This is probably the only black-owned network anywhere now in the country that white folks don't control. They don't control the content or any of the things that are said, because if there was anybody that could control me, damn, they sure would probably try to do that. But thank you so very much and I got a bunch of calls and inboxes. What happened to you last night? Well, baby girl, it was just, we couldn't do what we wanted to do. And we did not know that we couldn't do it until it was time to go on air. But we had thousands on social media on last night. All right, with all of that said, let's just jump on off into the fray of things on tonight. There are some things on my mind that I want to talk about tonight, and y'all just hang with me tonight. I really want to go back into some of the things that I talked about last night on social media and add some things to what we talked about last night as well. But I want to stop right now before I really get started and send my condolences to the McClain family, a family that I've known now nearly 40 years, from down at McClain Motors, and everybody remembers George McClain, the owner of, at one time, the largest you-told-to-know car lot in the Memphis and Mid-South area. I want to send my condolences out to a young man, Greg McClain, who passed away last night. I've known Greg, again, nearly 40 years. Greg had been ill, and he crossed over on last night. And I know that Mrs. McClain, his mother, is a viewer of this program each and every night. And I want to send my condolences to her, to all of the guys, Kelvin, and all of the guys down at the car lot. And I stopped by the car lot on today. So again, my condolences to the family of Greg McClain. The arrangements, as I know them at this time, have not been made. Also want to remind you that coming up in exactly 1 month from tomorrow is a workshop that I'm holding at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, entitled No More Secrets, No More Lies. Ladies and gentlemen, child sexual molestation is a big issue. Many of you as women have went through the trauma, and you're still dealing with the trauma of sexual abuse, and whether it's by a stepfather, whether it's by your mom's boyfriend, whether it's by even maybe your daddy, your uncles, cousins, whatever. Many of you are still feeling effects of sexual abuse. Many of our young children, our young girls are fearful to talk to their mothers, and I'm gonna get into a little bit of this tonight, because many times mamas want the man more than they want the child. You have more love for a piece of a man that stays at the house and becomes the babysitter than you have for your daughters. And many times these demons, they threaten the little girls. They tell the little girls that I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill your mama, or sometimes they get real bold and tell you, your mama ain't gonna believe you no way. Your mama need me. Your mama love me more than she loves you. So the child goes through all types of emotional traumas. So I decided after we did the sexual symposium last month that this is something that is needed. No more secrets, no more lies. Many of you, and it's all part of my discussion here tonight, many of you as women got these worthless ass men in your house, broke ass men in your house, and sometimes they are functional. Sometimes they are employed, but yet they are pedophiles and they are molesters. And you're moving these oppressors of your daughters into your home. And I felt that it becomes a necessity to deal with this, okay? It becomes a necessity to deal with this subject. It becomes a necessity that the church minister to not just yourself going over there to heaven, but to deal with what is going on in this world. And if you are a part of a ministry that is only telling you about, we're gonna see y'all when y'all get over yonder in heaven at the better place, then what is happening is that the ministry is not ministering to you. They trying to take you on this road trip to heaven. I ain't in no hurry to get there. Now damn, y'all gonna sell all the damn tickets y'all want to go to heaven. I ain't trying to punch no damn ticket to go to no heaven. I ain't ready to see Jesus. I ain't ready to see no God. I ain't ready to see no heavenly angels. I ain't ready to walk around heaven all day. I don't want no new road, no golden slippers. I don't want to walk down no damn streets of gold. I like these asphalt streets right here. And if the church is not ministering to social needs, then the church ain't worth a damn. What did you just say that? I just said, if that's all your church doing is giving you your emotional Sunday morning orgasm, making you feel good real quick, baby, you in the wrong damn place. No way. Come on over to Naked Truth, where we tell it like it is, we tell it like it's raw. But what I'm doing with this particular program, I'm opening up the doors for everybody. I'm bringing experts in. The Child Advocacy Center here in Memphis is going to do a 2-hour presentation. I'm bringing in Dr. Janetta McSwain again, who deals with rape, child molestation, who herself was raped by family members. I'm bringing in Dr. Wilma Shaw out of Houston, Texas, who is a sexual abuse trauma therapist. I'm bringing in Cassandra Smith, who is a City of Memphis police officer. We've got to engage our young girls in conversation, and many of you as mamas have done your daughters an injustice. First of all, you brought that damn food into your house. You brought that demon into your house. Second of all, you don't listen to your daughters. Your daughters have tried to tell you what's going on, and you don't want to hear it because You rather have the thing betwixt his legs than the love from your daughter's heart. Pastor, you just said something there. You rather have the thing betwixt his legs than the love from your daughter in her heart. You give more about the than you do your daughter. You want something ran up in you. You want to scream and holler. Oh, ain't it good? Yeah, it's good. Instead of being good to your daughter and listening to the cries and the screams that's coming from that girl. Yeah, that, yeah. Some of y'all dickmatize. Yes, yeah, that's what y'all is. You dickmatize. You've been hypnotized by the penis. All is good. But he's taking that same penis, he's taking that same thing, and he's already got you dickmatized, and he's giving that same dickmatician, thank you for making up another one, and he's running it up in your daughters. I shared with you that I have 3 sisters at the church. Did you were you able to put that other picture back into the thing? Okay. We had to change the system up today. Who was being sexually molested, 16 now, 15 and 13, that was molested by a preacher, Isaiah Thomas, for about several years. The oldest daughter even wrote do I still have it in here, Dale?
No.
Is it in the other folder? Check to see in the other folder, see if I got this stuff by that child in there. Who had to write about her pain. Okay? Had to write. Somebody said, can I talk about another subject? If you don't like it, get off the page. That's all you got to do. I didn't invite your ass to come. You got it? Okay. This child, 16 years old, wrote about her pain and her suffering. Her and her 2 sisters. She talks in her writing, and she wrote a poem. She said, so many ways to feel with so little time to show. None of it I thought was real. Neither was I because the girl in the mirror I didn't know. Everything in my world seemed to freeze. Forever I will be used to please. I told myself horrible words when I was alone because the pain everyone else caused I could inflict on my own. I learned to stand tall with a smile on my face and let everything go without a trace. Deep down I knew it was all still there. The anger, the disgust, the shame, and the thought that a failed suicide was unfair. 3 years of pain and lies and secrets. 3 years of things I never know how to forget. 3 years of solitude and betrayal. I never imagined silence could be so fatal. The 25th of July, 2015. It's just a day. What could it mean? That was the day of last for me. When he touched me that day, I had no idea I would soon be free. That day I cried for hours on end. I screamed, when does the happy normal life begin? That day I lost a burden on my heart, but I lost other things that tore my world apart. My pride, dignity, respect, and trust. When everyone looked and whispered with disgust. All along I cut my arms, my legs, my heart, and told myself it was my punishment, my art. Still to this day, when I see my reflection, I shallow myself with self-rejection. Where was I when that girl grew so tall? Where was I when she was afraid to fall? Where was I when she continuously lost and put on weight? Where was I when she turned to blaze distrust and hate? I'm here now for her and her interest alone, to help her knock away the past rust and dust, to move ahead from where I was for myself and family, because in almost 2 years later, I feel that I must. This is from a child that's 16 years old right now. And one of the parts that, when I read her stuff, and she talks about how he had control over her, I go back and I look at what she says when she described all the horrible things and how she was feeling, how she would say, I would have to clean the white stuff off my legs afterwards, how I had to get rid of pajama pants because they either got ruined or had big holes between the legs. This is from a child. This is from a child. So I'm bringing in help for our young girls. Because see, tonight I'm talking about same subject I talked about somewhat on last night, but I added some other stuff because in doing some research, we found some other things. I wouldn't want to be a child in this age and have some of you new age mamas or my mama. Because see, some of y'all need to sew your cooches up and don't do nothing but pee out of it. Some of you are unfit to have babies. And then when there was a study that that we've researched and found, do you realize study has been done and there is a segment of women that are beating and killing their children so that they can be free to be with a man? Huh? Wait a minute. There's been study and research done where women are killing their children to have a man. Some women who just gotta have a man, gotta have a man. And it had to be that exact man. It didn't matter whether you were neglecting your children or not, you just wanted a man. And we talked last night on social media, and let me bring it to you here. I'm looking at some situations that have happened close to Memphis, Tennessee, and I don't understand these women. I looked at this woman, Davida Wooten, 25 years old. She was arrested and she's been charged with first-degree murder in the death of Jalen Dotson. She beat this child to death. Okay? Wait a minute. She beat the child to death. She beat the child to death. We done froze up right here, Dale. Beat the child to death. I pulled the affidavit that became descriptive in what she did. On May 10, 2018, a 34-month-old male child victim was transported from 3490